Oh, not the flashback Mary. Sorry about the lighting as well, because if it keeps going in and out and in and out, it's because like the sun is like moving and like, you know. Yeah, the FedEx truck keeps going around and around. At this point, if you have my package, just say that. If you have my package, just say that. Hi everyone, it's Jessica and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. If you're new, hi, I'm Jessica, Jess, whatever you want to call me, as long as it's not a weird term. I really hope that you consider subscribing down below and joining the family. If you're not new here, then welcome back to this channel, to this mess, because y'all already know how it is over here. For today's video, I wanted to do a how to start your own YouTube channel, because I know a lot of people like to start their YouTube channels in the new year and they like to get a fresh start. New year, new me, ha ha ha. Yeah, y'all are probably looking at me like, this girl only got 120 something subscribers, she ain't even monetized. I may only have about 120, like 3 I think today subscribers, but I've been studying YouTube for the longest. Yeah, I just want to help you guys out because I know something a lot of people like to do. And also, if you're not gonna start a YouTube channel, even if you do like IGTVs, this can be really helpful because it's basically the same type of thing, especially if you're doing it like YouTube-ish but not YouTube, if you get what I'm saying. Before we get started, let's look at today's daily Bible quote. Now that we've looked at the daily Bible quote for today, let's get straight on to the video. So here are the timestamps of everything I'm going to be talking about. So feel free to skip to what you want to know, but I suggest you watch the whole video because there's things that connect to each other, and it's also just helpful for basic knowledge and all that stuff. So without further ado, I'm gonna actually start talking about it now. Let's start off with what you want to do with YouTube. Do you want to do YouTube because you have a passion, or do you want to do it because of the money aspect? If you want to do it because you have a passion, great job, you're on the right track, because with passion, it will show throughout your videos and your work that you put out. That's what will keep you to keep going even when you feel like no one's watching your stuff or no one appreciates your content. If you're doing it for money purposes, I can understand where you're coming from, but it takes time to get to monetization if you're not already kind of like a big star on like maybe TikTok, where you can gain a few thousand subscribers already, or if you're not already a big figure, or if your video just doesn't go viral right away as well. There's always that one video that will go viral for everyone that kind of like starts bringing people to their channel. But if you're doing this solely for money, monetization is hard to reach. You need 40 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers, and also it's not like you're getting paid like $1,000 a day for each video. There's analytics and there's stuff behind it. So if you're doing it strictly just for the money purposes, I don't think it's the best idea. But if you have a passion, then I think you're on the right track. Now you might be thinking, well, what am I gonna do? This can be hard because I know personally I still haven't found my niche. I like to watch a lot of different things on YouTube, and you probably do too. So just kind of find what you like to watch a lot, find what you're interested in, find your talents, your hobbies, and put that into your YouTube videos. It's okay to try different things until you find what you're comfortable with, what your audience likes, and what you like to put out. So don't feel discouraged if you do not know what you want to do. Let's get into the equipment. I'm just going to say, for filming, you can either get a camera or use your phone. Your phone is basically the best thing to film on, especially if you're filming videos like these, because it just has a simple camera. You know how to use it, you know how to work it. With a camera, you are going to actually spend money on it unless you have it already or have the funds. So I suggest you get a camera when you realize that you really want to do YouTube or you're serious about it. Don't just splurge all your money out just to get it and then it be like rusting in the corner because you don't use it anymore or anything, because then that's a waste of your money. And sis, bro, whoever you are, whoever you see yourself as, we're trying to make the stacks. We're trying to go up. We're not trying to go down. Lighting. So lighting, I put this in equipment because you can see natural lighting. See, if I wasn't blinded by the lights, then maybe I'd be over here and like adjust the thing. Lighting is very important, whether it's natural lighting but not too bright but not too like dark, or artificial lighting such as ring lights, soft light boxes, I think it is. The ones that they usually use for like photo shoots, photography, those are also good too. Again, don't splurge all your money. If you know you like aren't fully into it yet or anything like that. Something to edit on. Again, you can use your phone. There's lots of apps. We'll get into that in the editing portion. Or you can use a computer or a laptop. A tripod or stand is very helpful to stand your phone up on or your camera on so that you're not holding it, and it also decreases the risks of you dropping it. So I really suggest you get a tripod. Also, storage. If you do not have storage, you need storage, whether it's on your camera or your phone, and you need battery life. So make sure you've charged your device before you go and use it, please. You don't want your phone giving you notifications in the middle of you filming. An external drive is really helpful. It's basically where you can save your videos and footage, all that stuff to do with YouTube on, so that you're not taking up space on your computer. If you can't get one, don't worry, you can still save it on your like computer and stuff, but just look into getting one because it can also be very helpful for like school and all that other stuff, so your computer or laptop isn't like junked up with a lot of stuff. Does that make sense? Headphones or AirPods or something. This is really helpful when you're just recording like voiceovers, or you need to edit, especially, so you can get a sense of what the viewer is hearing while they're watching your video if they're listening with headphones. Now let's talk about filming. You gotta find a place to film. I suggest a good place with a good background, a decent background, a place where it's not too dark, not too light. This place will also depend on what type of content you're making. So if you're cooking, obviously you're gonna be in the kitchen. In the kitchen, we're making like a stir fry. In the kitchen, what was that song? Oh, for example, if you're cooking, you're obviously going to be cooking in the kitchen. If you're vlogging, you're going to be vlogging wherever you are. If you are making a sit-down video, that's where you might want to sit on your bed, or you might want to sit against a nice wall, or you might want to go outside. I don't know, but obviously find a nice place where you're just comfortable and you can film. And that isn't too loud as well, because as someone who lives in a big family, it can be annoying. Make sure when you're filming, whatever filming device you're using, you are using your best settings. So if you're using a phone like I advised earlier, make sure your phone is set to 1080p. It can be at 25 or 30 frames per whatever. I'm still learning about that stuff, by the way, so don't quote me on that. Setting it at 180p is the best quality for YouTube. You do not need to have like 4K videos and all that stuff. That's a lot, and your phone and camera also take up a lot. Doing 720 or I keep saying 180. It's 1080p. I'm pretty sure I've been saying 180, but 1080p is the best for quality videos. When filming with your phone as well, make sure you're using your back camera. That way you're able to just look at the camera straight. When you film with your front camera, it's not as good quality, first of all, and you're more likely to look at your screen and just be like, hey guys, you're like looking off over here when the camera is really there. Use a mirror if you need to as a way to see yourself, especially if you're beginning, because you want to make sure you're centered and all that stuff. Your phones don't have that flip up thing some vlog cameras do, so you want to make sure you can actually tell like what's going on and what people are seeing, because if they're close up on your face and you're talking, you film a whole video and they're just up here, put your phone on do not disturb, because even if your phone is dry, there'll be those notifications from like your Gmail or like school and all that stuff that will be ringing on your phone, especially when you're filming, and that can be very annoying. So turn on do not disturb and let people know that you're filming, especially if someone tries to FaceTime you or anything, because you do not want like to be in the middle of a rant or something and then all of a sudden you get like a notification. Okay, why are these people lurking? It's cold outside. Practice making videos. Now this is kind of like throughout the whole process, but practice filming, practice getting comfortable with the camera. It can be weird to just be talking to your phone, talking to your camera. Think of it like this. I be in the mirror and I be doing a whole type of skit with myself. I be like talking and talking and talking, be like, hey guys, welcome to my YouTube video. Like I've been doing that, y'all. Practice getting comfortable. You want to be able to talk to your camera with ease and not like be shy, because people can tell by your body language. This is something I learned in French class, by the way, that like how you're feeling, and they can tell, like, so people can just tell, you know. So if I was sitting here like, hey guys, so today I'm gonna teach you how to like today I'm gonna teach you how to make a YouTube video, versus me kind of being more open and using hand gestures and be like, You know, people are gonna want to pay attention more, also based on energy levels and things like that. Kelly Stamp, she's a really good person who's just like sarcastic and like chill and like funny. It's just like she's just so chill. And then you have people going over the top like, hey guys, welcome to today's video. But everyone likes what they like, so just like practice yourself in front of the camera. Like for me, I just be talking. Like I'm pretty sure I'm more confident in front of the camera and in front of my phone than I am with talking to actual people. Like I cannot text people for my life. Holding a conversation, I'm terrible at that now. Try to set filming days or deadlines for you to do stuff with filming and all that stuff so that you're just kind of on track. You're like, okay, I'm going to film today. The sun is nice. Check the weather if you have to, especially if you're doing something that you need to plan for. Then make sure you plan it out. You can look nice on camera, so dress yourself up, wear something comfortable. You don't have to like do everything. Like you don't have to like go full glam or full professional or anything. It's your channel. You do what you want. If you want to be looking a mess like I do on camera, do it. And if people judge you, they have no reason to. It's your channel. At the end of the day, when you go viral and you're finally at monetization and all that, you're gonna be making the bills. What are they gonna be doing? They're gonna be the ones supplying the bills. Why? Because they're watching your content. So do what you want. Try to make like a script or some type of notes, especially if you're doing sit down videos, so you don't get off tangent or off track. People do this on their phone when they get a camera, especially if they have a second phone. The last thing for filming is it's okay to mess up. You're the one who's gonna end up editing the video, or if you get an editor, they're gonna be editing the video. They're not gonna try and embarrass you. You're not gonna try and embarrass yourself, you know? So it's okay to mess up. If you're studying on a word or you are having trouble saying a sentence, you can simply start over. You guys should see how many times I do this per video. Trust me, you're fine. At the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna know. They're not gonna know. Okay, let's get into editing, because this is a very crucial part, well, other than filming, when it comes to making YouTube videos. First of all, figure out where you want to edit. Here are some apps and some softwares that are good for editing. Just figure out what's good for your phone or what's good for your computer and laptop. I know like some people think, oh, I can't edit on a Chromebook. I can't edit on a PC. I need a MacBook. Honestly, MacBook is the best when it comes to when you want to actually do YouTube and stuff like that, because like of iMovie, Final Cut Pro, because those are like the most popular ones. But PC and Chromebooks are pretty good too, because Chromebooks, they're basically just apps you would get on your phone. And there are a lot of good apps for editing on your phone. And yeah, just find what works for you. Find what works best for your computer. You don't want to overdo something that's gonna tire out your computer. You don't want to find something that's going to just make your fan blow. So make sure you find something that works for you. So this comes with researching them, trying them out, trial and error is how you're going to get through it. Experiment with different editing styles. So lots of YouTubers use different things. So Antonio Garcia, Aliyah Simone, Emma Chamberlain, Princess J, they all have different ways they edit. Try different things out. Don't be afraid. Again, this is where you would use your practice video you made in order to go and practice editing on it and try out different effects, try out your editor. Maybe I should do a reacting to mine, because I was watching it the other day. I was like, wow, thank God it was in the drafts. Save your edited videos. I cannot reiterate how important this is. Save your edited videos to either your computer, the external drive, things like Google Drive, Google Photos, OneDrive, wherever you save your videos, save it to there and always have a copy of your video, because if you upload it to your channel, let's say it gets taken down or someone deletes your video or you delete your video by accident, you'll still have the video at least. And it also helps if you want to use clips from one video and a different video. When you're editing, have fun with it. Cut it, crop it. I feel like I'm the Bop It commercial. Bop it, squeeze it, toss it, da-da, da-da, da-da. Also make sure when you're editing, you put non-copyrighted music, because or else when you do finally get monetized, you will not be able to make money off that video because it has music from someone else and all the copyright rules. It's just like, really? There's so much you can use. I'll put some of my favorite artists down below and some of the favorite people I use, or like the different playlists I have from other like YouTubers and what they've shared down below in the description. Editing takes practice, patience, and persistence, because it is a lengthy process to go through hours of footage, minutes of footage, and just be sitting there cutting and all this stuff. So make sure you practice editing to find your style. You have patience when editing. The 3 P's can apply to everything, but patience, especially when you're editing, even if something isn't going right, you can't figure something out. And persistence. If you do not practice editing over and over and over again and getting better and all this stuff, you're never going to be able to put out the types of videos you want to put out. Just practice the 3 P's throughout this whole process, not just in editing, but even filming and putting your videos out there, and you'll be fine. You'll be good. And finally, watch your video. If you do not watch your video after you've edited it, like, you want to be able to know if it's good or not. You want to be able to know if there's anything you need to fix, if there's anything you can crop out, if there's anything that you just don't like or anything you want to add. So make sure you watch your video, or get like a sibling or a friend or someone to watch the video and take note of the parts where they pay attention and the parts where they kind of falter off. It's really good to also get criticism, constructive, good criticism, not just bashing people, because that's not gonna help anyone grow. We're our biggest critics, but it's also good to make sure you see how the flow of the video is, and also for someone else, just to get another perspective on it. Thumbnails. So thumbnails are very, very, very important when it comes to your video, because that's the first thing people see. Thumbnails are essentially clickbait. They will get people to click on your video. You want a good thumbnail so that people actually want to watch your video. So make sure you're using colors that are good and nice to the eye. People are also attracted to colors like red, for example. So if you implement colors like red into your thumbnail, someone's eye might catch it better than seeing a video that has like the color yellow, for example. That's like a really hard yellow to read. You want to make sure everything's legible, everything can be read, everything can be seen, that it's a nice open thumbnail with great lighting, something that's gonna get people to want to watch. For example, I'd rather watch this video than watch this video, just based on the thumbnail. You want people to be interested. You want people to see your video out of all the videos and be like, hey, I'm gonna watch this one. That comes with practicing making thumbnails, taking thumbnail pictures and all that stuff to make sure that your thumbnails are looking bomb. There are different apps that I use. I'll put them on the screen again. And yeah, I really only use these 2, but like, I know there's a lot, so experiment again. There's lots of apps. I like to edit my thumbnails on my phone because I feel like it gives me more control over what I'm doing than like on the computer. Gather inspiration from people you watch. So if you like creators' thumbnails and how they make their thumbnails, maybe see if you can find like how to edit like this person, or just look at a bunch of their videos and try and not like mimic or copy it, but take inspiration from it and put your own twist on it. Make it your own, because you want people to be able to distinguish your video from someone else's video. Let's get into uploading. So basically, you upload either through YouTube Studio, or the app or editor you're using. I highly suggest using YouTube Studio. That's where you're gonna check your analytics. That's where you can set your descriptions. That's where you can make a pre-made description so that you only have to fill things in when you upload. That's where you basically have everything that you need for your channel. So uploading through YouTube Studio is really helpful. Make sure you give yourself enough time to upload the video. Post that you uploaded on all your platforms. You don't want to just leave it to the notifications, because YouTube with notifications, they've been getting stingy. I see y'all. So make sure that you don't just encourage people to have their post notifications on, but you also promote your channel on your social medias and with people. Now I'm just gonna get into some little tips here and there that you can apply. Always try new things and try to learn more about YouTube. Don't just stop at this video. Don't just stop at 2 videos. Research, because everyone has different experiences. Everyone has different tips that I may not have mentioned, but they know of. Make sure you do your research and you really look into it and spend time if this is something you want to do. Use your analytics to help you figure out like audience retention, which is basically how long people watch this video for, your likes versus dislikes, and it can help you grow your channel if you see, okay, maybe I need to practice getting better in this area. I need to do this better in this area. All that type of stuff. Reach out to other small creators and support them. Don't do sub for sub, because that is the most annoying thing. I'm sorry. YouTube sees that as spam. So you don't want to be in YouTube's eyes as them being like, you're spam, while you're trying to promote your channel. Use hashtags on like Instagram when you post like small creator, road to this, because people follow those hashtags and that will apply on people's timeline. Like, support other people and ask them to support you. Just don't be doing all this sub for sub stuff, because you're not gonna gain people who actually want to watch your channel. You're just gonna gain people. Plan out your videos. So I planned out my videos for this month, and I'm starting for next month because Valentine's Day month, and I'm just like, I have a video idea. I know what I'm gonna do. Plan out your videos. It can really help to just keep you organized. Keep a planner if you need to plan out your videos and plan out your week and all that stuff. Trust the process and be patient. This is the most important thing I can say to y'all, because it's not gonna come easy. For some people it might come easy, but if you put in the work, you put in the dedication, and you're just there, you will see results. So keep on doing it. Don't give up. Copyright, as I already mentioned before, you do not want to get copyrighted, so make sure you're using non-copyright music. Here are some different apps you can also use for YouTube. I just wanted to put that there because there's different things you can use as tools to help you. So I want to make sure y'all are getting the best of the best. But yeah, that's the end of today's video, guys, before my phone shuts off for the millionth time today. I hope you guys liked today's video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to follow all my socials. They'll be on the screen and are always down below. And they pop up through the video, so let me know if you see them. Thank you so much again for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something new. I hope you liked it. Leave any comments down below. Videos what me to do in the future. If you want me to expand on things like YouTube Studio and all that stuff. I got some assignments I gotta be doing. So I'ma see y'all later. Okay, bye guys.